Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Give Me a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast.
I'm finally here. How's everyone doing? I apologise. Dom told me it was a 1 o'clock start. So, first 45, 50 minutes, I apologise. I wasn't here. Not my fault. Whenever you get a chance, give Dom a message. Tell him to check when the US changed their times. So, if you're in the US, their clocks changed last weekend. Ours don't change for another couple of weekends yet. So the time difference is an hour less than what it normally is. So that's why we normally set up for about 10 to 1, which is pretty much where we are now. And that's 10 to 1 UK time. With the time difference, AEW starts an hour earlier than normal for us in the UK. So I've just been asleep. I woke up at about past, and I thought, I'll have a bit of a chill out, get ready, grab a drink. And I loaded up the live chat on YouTube, as I always do. And everyone's already talking about stuff, so I thought, I'll double check. And yeah, I'm an hour late, to be honest, guys. I do apologise. But it's nice that you've all been keeping each other entertained in the chat for me. I'll go through a few of these before we start with what's actually happening. We've got Jack here, our moderator. How are we doing, Jack? You're always everywhere we go. We've had Sassy in, Raymond, Joey. But yeah, at the minute, we've got Jodas playing, so it means we've got Jericho coming out. We've got the Jericho Appreciation Society coming. Raymond's put, looks like Hull Year isn't ready for its Wednesday, and you know what that means? Yep, I know. I apologise. I'm sorry. Yeah, Dynamite started at the regular time in the States because your clocks have changed. Ours haven't changed yet, Raymond, so we're behind what we normally are in compared to what you are. So it started an hour earlier for us. Let's have a look. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the first hour because I hate missing anything to do with Mox or Bryan Danielson. Good question. Steel cage match at Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, and then Raymond's put in exactly what I was thinking. Rosa wins at hometown. Massive pop for her. But yeah, I'd love to see that won't happen. Raymond hated how Jeff debuted because he comes out dancing. Yeah. That to me was a little bit weird the way he was dancing. But it got the crowd sort of going with big pop, which was good. Yeah, there's me jumping in, and I'm here for you guys. Yeah, I think it's this weekend or next weekend, isn't it, Jack? Our clocks change. Yeah, give me detention, give me lands if I have to. I'll sit and write them all up. How we doing, Laurie? Welcome from San Antonio, Texas. And if there's anyone else that I've missed or that's not back yet. I do apologise. So we've got Jericho in the ring, we've got Jake Hager, or we've got the rest of the new Jericho Appreciation Society. And Jericho is looking smug as hell. Got a purple leather jacket, which looks quite nice though. That does look cool. So Jericho's just said that Earth's been alive for 4.5 billion years, and we're lucky to be alive to be around when Jericho's here. I think I'm lucky. Jericho's saying he's building companies, including this one. He has 5-star matches on a regular basis. Without Jericho, there would be no AEW. He's gone for a purple outfit tonight, so he's got a purple belt, got purple trainers or sneakers if you're American. Look cool. Jericho's saying he's a complete performer, he's a total package, and he doesn't get appreciated enough as he should do. They're saying that the rest of the old inner circle disrespected him, they didn't respect him, and everyone walks out on him. Ooh, Jericho's going back to old school. He's saying he's not a professional wrestler, he's a sports entertainer. That's very WWE, which is very strange. I can't remember his name. One of the new guys. There we go. Daniel Garcia. And Daniel Garcia said if Jericho is a sports entertainer, he's following in Jericho's footsteps in being a sports entertainer too. So, yeah, clock's changing. I think it is this weekend, Jack. So Jericho has just said that 2019 there was a car accident. Daniel Garcia broke his leg in his tibia, and he ended up donating money to their recovery and support because he appreciated Daniel Garcia's work. So Jericho's saying everyone is going to use their real names from now on. Angelo Parker. Yeah. Jericho has just said that he had a phone call from an old friend called Kevin. Could be Kevin Steen or Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens basically, well, his friend Kevin said that there's two guys that he wants to have a look at, bring onto his podcast and see how things go and maybe get them a job. And that is the two people he's stood in the ring with at the moment. So we've got Jake Hager. Jake Hager's saying that they are the JAS and they're beat up pro wrestlers. How are we doing, Sassy? How are you doing tonight, this morning, this afternoon, wherever it is, whatever time it is you are? I don't know what time it is at the minute. Yeah, Stephen from Facebook. How are you doing? Whereabouts are you from again? I cannot remember. Stick it in the comments if you don't mind. So Jericho Appreciation Society, and that is entertainment. It was that promo was WWE and Thomas Fan 444. It was a strange one. I totally agree. It was a very weird promo trying to get every member of the team over, but it was very weird. Jackson's okay. Are the Hardy Boys wrestling tonight? Yes, they are. AEW are making a big thing about them teaming together again for the first time in a good few years. So, yeah, I expect that to be quite a good match, I think. Doing great tonight, Sazzy. Great, that's nice to hear. Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch the first hour tomorrow. If I'd have known it was on at this, if I was known it started an hour earlier, so an hour ago, I would have been on from the start. I'm doing great, as I said. Thank you very much for asking, Sassy. Jack's body clock is weirdly smashed. Yeah, I don't know why you woke up at 11 either, Jack, I'm afraid. So we're going Mr. Mayhem, Face of the Revolution, ladder match winner, Wardlow coming to the ring now. So it's Wardlow versus Scorpio Sky, if I remember rightly, for the TNT Championship. So what's people's thoughts on this match? Is Wardlow going to win? Is MJF going to get involved and screw Wardlow? How are we thinking this one's going to go? I'm thinking I would prefer Wardlow to win clean, because then Wardlow and MJF could have a little bit of a storyline for the title itself. Yeah. Jackson thinking the way that I was the other way that I was thinking MJF screwing him over. It's one where I could see that happening 100%. I don't want it to happen, but I can see that's the way that I think it would go. But we've got Dan Lambert outside, we've got Paige Van Zandt. Oh, Sassy's gone a different way. Scorpio Sky will win with Sean Spears interfering. Yeah, that's an unusual take. I like it. I can see it happening. But yeah, that's the way I'd like it to go, Jack. Clean win, MJF coming a feud, but then Punk going for a world title. Yeah, I could see. I'd like it to happen. I don't know if they'll put the title on Punk, but I think he's there to, one, elevate a lot of the younger talent, and two, give a good pop. So we've got Scorpio Sky with an headlock on Wardlow to start off. Wardlow picking Scorpio Sky up and basically just slamming him, throwing him off the headlock. Wardlow does look absolutely awesome. Absolutely massive now. He's got a bit of tape on his knee from what I can see. MJF will come out and the field will begin. Yeah. Is that with Wardlow winning, or is that Scorpio Sky winning, Sassy? What do you think? Wardlow's got Scorpio Sky in the corner, giving the shoulder badges, picking Scorpio Sky up and then giving him an Alabama slam. Scorpio Sky rolls out, gave her a bit of space. Wardlow's chasing him down. We've got Paige Van Zandt going in between them. So Sassy would love Punk and Ricky Sparks. Punk and feud with Taz Crow and Facebook. Yeah. I know Hook's very green in the ring still, but from what he's been doing, they've accentuated what he's good at and hidden anything that he's maybe not sure on. But he's been working really well. He does look quite good in the ring. Seems to be picking it up quite quickly, which is really nice to see. So we've got Scorpio Sky with his knee straight in Wardlow's face and neck. And again, now we've got Scorpio Sky with a sort of shoulder badge in the corner, forearm. So main event tonight, Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, Steel Cage. What's people's thoughts on that one? Let's have some predictions. I've got Scorpio Sky again. Got Wardlow in the corner. Going for a chop. Wardlow's furious. Reverses. Chops from Wardlow. Scorpio with a rake to the face. And then he's got Wardlow tied up in the ropes. Breaks the count on 4. Sazzy's got Rose there. Yep, that's why I'm going. Rose's hometown, makes sense. Big pop. I think that's a set. Wardlow takes a punch from Scorpio and another one. Goes for a third, reverses it. And Wardlow gets a couple of rounds off. Scorpio Sky with a thigh kick. Then an elbow to the back of the head. Goes for a pin, 1. Lateral press and kick out at 1 by Wardlow. So Sally said it's going to be bloody. Yeah. I don't think it'll be as bloody as Lights Out match, but I still think there will be a little bit of colour. So I've got Dan Lambert on the outside, talking a bit of trash. Scorpio Sky raining punches down on Wardlow. Referee's trying to get him out of the corner. So Scorpio Sky's talking some trash right in Wardlow's face. Wardlow, with his hands around Scorpio Sky's throat, gets out the corner. Scorpio Sky, few punches. Oh, Wardlow with a belly to belly overhead suplex. And Wardlow stays standing on his feet. So we've also got the tag team match debut of the Hardys tonight. I know they've both been on AEW already, but it's the first time they are going to be teaming together. They're going against Private Party. And do we think that they're going to give Matt and Jeff an immediate loss to help put Private Party over? So Scorpio Sky was up for a powerbomb, reverses it. Wardlow gives a big spinebuster. Wardlow's signalling the powerbomb symphony. Scoring ready. There's 1. It is MJF coming out. Second movement for the powerbomb. Number 2. You're off already, Jack. It feels like we've only been on for about 20 minutes. But yeah, if you've been up watching it already, then yeah, it's fine. You have a good night, Jack. Third powerbomb. Dan Lambert's up on the ropes, causing interference. Jack's telling me exactly what I'm going to tell everyone as well. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Give us all of the likes if you don't mind. And you have a good night, Jack. You'll get some rest if you need it. So Wardlow's going for Symphony on the outside. Oh, what a call by Sazzy. Sean Spears coming out. Absolute genius, Sazzy. Really well done. Sean Spears coming down to the ring with 2 steel chairs. Oh, and then MJF out of nowhere pushes Wardlow into the steel post. Is Scorpio Sky going to take advantage? Roll up, 1, 2, 3. Scorpio Sky retains. So got one of American top team Austin Vandervoort dropping elbows on Wardlow. MJF's in the ring now, calling for Sean Spears. Yeah, you'll get some rest, Jack. You have a good night. So Sean Spears went for a chair attack. Wardlow absolutely kicks Sean Spears in the face versus Scorpio Sky. MJF's looking at running away. Wardlow's got hold of MJF. Going for a powerbomb. Sean Spears with a chair to the back of Wardlow. And another one. Austin Vandervoort's got rear naked choke on Wardlow. Scorpio Sky raining down punches. How are we doing, Jeff? You're doing all right? I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I am an hour late. That's Dom's fault. He didn't tell me it started an hour earlier than normal because of the American clocks changing. Sean Spears, big swing from a chair in Wardlow. And MJF's just given Dan Lambert a stack of cash. So I've got MJF in the corner, who's got the Dynamite diamond ring on his finger. Stalking Wardlow. MJF kissing the Dynamite diamond. And a nice big right hand straight to Wardlow. Is MJF the best heel in the business right now? I don't know how you could get any better as a heel. Raymond said they've pushed Wardlow to get the belt, but they're making a feud the storyline and Sky keeping the belt. Yeah. I mean, the storyline for MJF and Wardlow is the storyline I want to see. I don't want to see Wardlow going for a title straight away and sort of failing without a valid reason. With MJF there, we're getting a fallout from Revolution where he turned on MJF. And that's the storyline you want to progress going forward because it's bringing Wardlow as a face. It's bringing MJF more as the heel, which we know he is, but it's also helping to elevate the status of Wardlow. Laurie's said, hopefully Rosa takes it from your hometown, San Antonio. Yeah, I mean, it's what I'm thinking. I do think that it will be Thunder Rosa because it is a hometown girl going and taking the title. We've got John L in. How are we doing, John L? You're doing all right? So, what's people's thoughts on Private Party and the Hardy Boys? Private Party going to win, Hardys? How did people find Jeff's debut apart from the crazy dance? Yeah, bro, got 2 drinks, one for each hour, but because of the time difference, well, not the time difference, the clock's changing last weekend for the Americans in the group. We started at what time we normally do, pretty much 10 to 1. But by that point, it was an hour. It was almost an hour into it. So I'm an hour behind. So I'm going to catch up with that one after I get to work tomorrow. I'll sit and catch up on a few bits in my break. But yeah, it won't be much longer on. So we're 20 past 1 in the UK at the minute, and I will be doing the rest of Dynamite tonight, St. Patrick's Day Slam, and then I will be going back to sleep because I'm working 5 more days in a row. I'm normally off on a Thursday, and I stupidly agreed to work it after I'd already agreed to do tonight for Dom and Ant because Dom is up early in the morning. He's got a bit of a drive before he starts work, and Ant is working late tonight, so he hasn't. He's sort of having a long day already, so he's going straight to sleep, I think. So I've got TBS champion on screen. We've got Jade Cargill. So Jade saying, "I was ready to step up." I mean, being absolutely dominant since she's debuted in AEW. And my earphone is playing, so I'm just sticking the other one in at the same time, just to see if it's the earphone itself. So at the minute, we've got Private Party coming out to the ring. And I'm just going to reconnect my earphones. There we go. There's the Hardys. Yeah, looking at it, it's my left earphone that's playing up, so get rid of that one. So Raymond said they're going to give it about 10-minute match, and Britt and Rose are about 25. Yeah, I think that's about right. I don't think this one will go too long. So Matt wait to bring Delete back when Jeff shows up. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think they'll be title holders, but I do think that they might get a couple of chances. And we've got Ivan in Stone Cold Day. Yes. 316, baby. So Jeff is looking brilliant. And I don't like the fact that Matt has gone back to his old sort of velour t-shirts. Pretty much peak 2000s Matt Hardy. Eric, yep, I completely agree with that sentiment. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. Hard work pays off, dreams come true. Bad guys don't last, but bad guys do. Such a shame. So I got Matt getting the delete chance. So we've got Matt Quinn and Matt Hardy. So still got Matt in the ring. Jeff came in just for a second to keep everyone out. Jeff's got the tag in, so we've got Jeff coming into the ring. Massive pop for Jeff. Old school leg drop swanton, sort of front swanton bomb. Again, old school in the corner. Matt on his hands and knees. Jeff with the jump and leg attack. So Aaron said there'll be a title change tonight. That's Britt Baker as the main event. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree, Ivan. Whereas on tonight, he's had to work late, so has handed the reins over to me just for tonight. And again, Dale, how are we doing? No, stuck with me, I'm afraid. Ant's working late, and Dom's got to be up quite early. I've got to be up early, but Dom knows that I can usually cope. As long as I've got these energy drinks, I'm usually fine. I don't think they'd do Willow straight away, Sazzy. I think they'd get the money from the t-shirts for Matt and Jeff first, and then go into maybe a Willow storyline. Will Sammy Guevara join Kingston, Ortiz, and Santana since Jericho put him down? That's it's a good shout, Raymond. I'm not sure if it had happened because I think that Sammy Guevara is sort of wanting to stand on his own 2 feet for a little bit. But yeah, I could see him going down that storyline route, which again would be a really cool idea. So we've still got the Matt and Isaiah. Yeah. So I've got Isaiah Cassidy and Matt Hardy in the ring at the minute. Yeah, he's stuck with Mr. Funko Man tonight. I've just had a look with the couple that I've added in. I'm looking at about 634 now. Oh, so Matt's looks like he's going for the raised stage type. Oh, Isaiah Cassidy. Cheap shot on Jeff. Jeff jumps in. And then allows the tag team to attack Matt Hardy. Pulls a leg either side of the post. Painful for Matt looking. So I've got Isaiah. Irish whip into the barricade. Isaiah with another Irish whip into the other end of the barricade. I got Isaiah taking a seat. Matt Quinn's hair is ridiculous. I mean, it's cool. He could pull it off, but it is ridiculous. So I've had Matt Quinn tag out. Matt's back in the ring. We got Instead of a dance break, we get a Funko break where I show you my collection. I'd love to. The only problem is I'm in a completely separate room to where most of them are. In here, there is just the Harry Potter selection. The rest of them that I've got are in my other room. Raymond can see Punk somewhere down the line helping Wardlow. Yeah. Yeah, you've got someone to go with, so it could be Punk and Wardlow, MJF, Sean Spears. Yeah, that could be a good Dynamite match or a good Rampage match. So Private Party, you've got the upper hand. Private Party are keeping Freshman in the ring, which is very good tag team work. We got Mark Quinn back in, Isaiah Castillo going back out. Matt Hardy trying to sort of fight out of the chin lock. Sleeper from Matt Quinn. Sleeper will Matt Hardy with the elbow one. Punching his way out. Oh, Matt going for a side effect. Elbows to escape by Matt Quinn. Oh, beautiful. Standing drop kick. Isaiah Cassidy went for a cheap shot. Oh, beautiful. Matt Quinn going over the top rope. Landing directly on Matt's head. Matt Quinn, you complete brilliant wrestler. So they're keeping Jeff on the outside, really to sort of give a good pop when he finally does get the hot tag. Foot stomp, neck breaker combo from Private Party. Goes for a pin, gets the 2 count. So, Ivan, I think they're going to be this match that's on now, Hardy's and Private Party, and I think it'll go straight into the promo videos for the main event, which is obviously Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, steel cage match. Yota's got a decision to make. Yeah, loved him after the match on Joe. Yeah, Yota's brilliant. Raymond said, Jess seems more enthusiastic, change of scenery. Yeah, I mean, after what supposedly happened with WWE, suspending and releasing him because he refused rehab, and then the tests that came back was negative, so there was nothing in his system, and then they've basically sort of fired someone with sort of a valid reason. Yeah, it was a really strange release. So Private Party have just been sort of looking at double teaming, but taunting Jeff. Jeff's got the hot tag, crowd go wild. Inverted atomic drop. Double leg drop to the sternum. Basement drop kick. Elbow pin. 1, 2. Kick out. Russian leg sweep. Pinning predicament. 1, 2. Escape from Isaiah Cassidy. So Jeff face first suplex. So I've got Jeff going up to the top on the outside, Matt Quinn pulling Jeff's leg. So we've got Matt Hardy with a massive side effect. And again, and then Jeff. Diving splash, 1, 2, kick out. I got the crowd shouting the delete chant. So Jeff trying to get the crowd warmed up. Jeff going for a twist of fate. Matt Quinn going for a twist of fate. Proud Pack looking for the silly string. Both Matt and Jeff both with a twist of fate. Jeff's going up. Jeff looks like he's having such a good time. Jeff's on top rope. Swanson. Pin, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Apart from Matt's bit of grey goatee here, you wouldn't tell that it's 22 years, 23 years since I first saw them. They look absolutely ridiculously good. So we got those music's coming out. So we're getting the AFO come out. Got Andrade. We've got the Bunny, Butcher, the Blade. Raymond, Darby and Sting joining the Hardys. That would be a great little faction. 4 absolutely brilliant Extreme wrestlers. Stazzy agrees 100% wholeheartedly. Yeah, I can't blame you. So the ring's surrounded by the AFO. Are you ahead of us, Raymond? Because we've got Sting and Darby Allin coming out now. Coming to help the Hardys. Darby's got his skateboard. Sting's got his baseball bat. And I think Jim Ross said it best. Business has picked up. The AFO not interested anymore. Now the odds have evened up. Also, Black will be trios champs. Yeah, if they bring the trios belts in, which there's enough teams in AEW to be able to do that. I think they should do it. Oh, sneaky little. I won't say it. Expects Blood and Rosa. Blood in the Rosa and Britt match, yeah. I don't think it'll be as bloody or as extreme, but I do think it will be a really good match. Yeah. Whoa, be a second.
You off tomorrow? No.
Won't be a second, everyone.
General.
Why?
Well, when are you next off?
Tuesday.
I've no deodorant. I've got one left and I just put it in PKs.
I can pick some up on I'm off on the way home from work, or go to Baggins after I finish. Stick it on there.
It's good as five.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Once you get in Phil, the
Jeff Gordon.
Rad.
If I can find it, yeah.
Oh, I haven't got it. I've got five off from the Funko.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll give it. You're doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Five of them.
When are you back?
I'm back tomorrow night.
I might see if I can pick them up on the way home from work tomorrow.
Right, you're finishing early.
No, but I'm Baggins and stuff stay up until 7, don't they?
I'm bagging.
The report ones. Yeah. It's either I'm Baggins or B&M.
The Boyz is doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm on tomorrow night.
Okay.
Don't worry about tea. And then no, I'm not home tomorrow night. I'm home Friday night. I'm overnighting in Warminster tomorrow night.
And it'll be 2 5.
All the fucking squad is back.
Yeah.
So I'm home Friday night. And then I'm away. I've got cabbages and stuff out over the weekend. So I'm home Sunday night. And then I'm away again on Monday.
Yeah.
Like a day talking.
Yeah. Mm.
So I've got fibre off on Funko.
Okay.
I'll order it.
Okay, so.
I'll probably just get free fucking postage.
Yeah.
When you look on that Vinted, you've got the Black Sabbath one. The Black Sabbath one, 15 quid. And I think it's got $2.99 postage. But yeah, I've got another one for 20 quid. But you go on eBay, you pick them up for 20 quid there.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
AEW. It's just on the American commercial break at the minute.
What, every time fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got another one on that.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My dad's just popped in. He's just finished work, and it's 1:40 in the morning. Let's get through some of these comments. Still in the TBS Men's Championship. Yeah. I do think another men's title would benefit. But you've got the AEW title and the TNT title. I don't know if the third one is really necessary. So there we go, main event time. So Raymond's wondering, do we see any Mission Pro ladies coming out to keep Brit's gang from helping her? I think we might see someone turn up, but I don't know who. And then AEW Women's Belt sometime next year. They're building the division up. Yeah. So Ivan, it was my father. He's just going from work and he needs me to grab a couple of bits before he goes away in a couple of days' time. We've got Thunder Rosa coming out. We had a little bit of a mariachi band. And Thunder Rosa, huge pop. That is one awesome pop. And I'm getting a few goosebumps from it. Really, really good. So a full year's pretty much gone. Well, yeah, a full year's gone by since the last match. St. Patrick's Day Slam Lights Out match. AEW Women's Tag Belts. I don't know if they'll do them yet, but yeah, next year maybe. So, Ivan, Father Hargreaves is here. Mother Hargreaves lives in California. So, about 7,000 miles away. And we've got DMD, Britt Baker, coming out. Britt Baker, D and D. And it looks like she's coming out alone. That new belt is so much better. The original AEW Women's title was nice, but the new one is a lot bigger. It's a lot more extravagant. Yeah, Raymond, you are bang on the money. Anniversary for the Lights Out match. Yeah. 17th of March 2021. 16th of March 2022. So 364 days ago. Britt does look a little bit worried at being in a steel cage, which has to escape. Yeah, Britt wants out of this match straight away. Already second attempts at trying to climb and escape. Shivani said pinfall, submission, or knockout, so escaping wouldn't make a difference. So Britt with a good couple of punches to Thunder Rosa. Irish whip on Thunder Rosa. Oh, kick from Thunder Rosa, and then a big, strong clothesline. So we've now got Smiley Bands on the Facebook. Welcome, Smiley Bands. Pleased to meet yourself too. Are you watching it yourself at the minute? Oh, Britt head first into the steel cage. So I believe that Raymond already knew what was coming. So yeah, they're just showing the title. Absolutely beautiful looking piece of kit. So Britt sort of does seem rocked a little bit. Thank you very much, Smiley. Anyone who's a fan of ours, we're a fan of theirs. thank you very much for your support. Always yeah, rest in peace, Razor. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. Our thoughts at Gimme a Whole Yeah go out to his family, friends. So, ladies, in AEW History Books Forever, yeah, first Lights Out women's match. First women's cage match, yeah. In terms of what they do, they are the elite of the women in AEW. Oh, Brit's bursted open already. Yeah. So last year's women's match of the year was the Lights Out match from Pro Wrestling Insider. We're not sure, Snarly, about Big E's career. With the two vertebrae that is damaged, which is his C1 and C6, if I recall, they are very dangerous and very sort of, if anything happens to them, it can be pretty much paralysis or anything like that. So it could be one where it doesn't get cleared anymore, but it could come back as a manager if I would be fine with that. But we don't want to really talk about that unless we hear any more, I don't think. Hey, Odale, how are we doing? So, yeah, I've had this question about 2 or 3 times tonight already. I'm covering for them two at the minute. My name's Dan. Dom is up early because he's got to drive before he starts work, and Anne is working quite late. So they've drafted me in. I got the hot tag, and I'm covering you until the end of the show. So yeah, if you do need to, there I am. If you need to follow me on Twitter, we've got Thunder Rosa tied up in the ropes, and Britt with some forearms, some disrespectful slaps, throwing the finger at Rosa. And some hard knees. Rosa stumbling. But yeah, Britt's got a bit of a gash on her head now. Yeah, we know WWE cutting people left, right, and centre. Really, really disappointing when they're making massive record profits. So we've got back and forth chants. Thunder Rosa, DMD. Thunder Rosa, DMD. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to beat the Lights Out match. In terms of women's matches, I don't think that is going to be the standard bearer for at least the next few years. Yeah, we call each other the same, Smiley. I was on the phone with Dom earlier on. He was just making sure I could cover tonight. And yeah, we was in a nightclub last weekend and had a really good night. And we just sort of, I mean, I'll be honest, I started humping his leg. I always do when I see him. We've got Britt with some big elbow strikes to the side of the chest. Spinning neck breaker. Well, fisherman's neck breaker, yeah, with the leg hooked. Goes for a pin, 1 and 2. So many celebrity matches on this year's Mania. Who have we got? We've got Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville. And we've got The Miz, Logan Paul against the Mysterios. Is there any more? I don't think so, is there? I think two's fine. One for each night. If they do it that way, I think that'll be about right. Smiley misses Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I think we all do. And I'd love to know where he's going to turn up next. We've got Britt Baker grabbing as many chairs as possible from under the ring. There must be 8, 10, 12 now in the ring. Yeah, last year there was a superplex onto the chairs. Britt swings chair, misses. Thunder Rosa's got a chair now. Steel chair to the back of Britt Baker. One, and again. Thunder Rosa's busted open as well now. Couldn't tell straight away because of the face paint. Stunner, 316 day. Tribute to Steve Austin. Clothesline in the corner from Thunder Rosa. Double knees, very sort of Meteora-esque. Thunder Rosa following up. Drop kick to the corner. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Punching and gouging at the forehead of Britt, where the cut is. Oh, back elbow from Britt Baker. Oh, Britt with a super kick straight to the ref's nose. And Thunder Rosa goes for a roll up into the ref. Paul Tyner, the ref, has basically been sent outside. Fire Thunder driver from Rosa. This should be over. 1, 2, 3, 4. No ref. No ref. No ref. So Thunder Rosa's pro chair onto Britt. Rosa's climbed to the top. And Britt gets up with a chair. 3 shots with a chair to the back of Rosa, sorry. Tony Khan's got Ring of Honor. Yep. I can't wait. Bray Wyatt in Ring of Honor would be awesome. I reckon Tony Khan could pull it off. And I think Ring of Honor would be a bit better suited to the Bray Wyatt style of gimmick character than AEW would. So, yeah, I'll ask everyone for your smiley, don't worry. What dream matches do you want to see in the future? Sasha Banks versus Britt Baker. Ooh. Avalanche Air Raid crash from the top rope through the chairs in the ring. So we've got Aubrey coming out to the ring. We've got Aubrey in the ring. 1, 2. Kick out from Thunder Rosa. So dream matches, I would probably go Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins. How's that one sound? Who else? So Britt's going in the face of Aubrey, the ref. Aubrey just pushes her straight back and says, "Get out of the way." So Britt's setting up a couple of chairs. Dale's come up with one. Jeff Hardy versus Darby. That'll be a cool one. That'll be a great little match. Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill. Both quite tall, athletic female wrestlers, brilliant performers. I think it'd be the elite of the elite for both sides. So we've got Thunder Rosa up on the corner. We've got Britt setting up a stack of chairs in the middle of the ring. Well, near the corner of the ring. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Britt just jabbing Thunder Rosa in the ribs with the other chair. Aubrey's sort of asking Britt to stop. Britt just telling to shut up. God. Elbows from Thunder Rosa. They've both stood on the top turnbuckle, the top rope. Forearm headbutt. Both going for it. Britt off the cage. Backwards through the chairs. Down to painful landing. Thunder Rosa with a pin. 1, 2. Kick out from Britt. Kick out from Britt. Still going. Sami Zayn versus one of the Dark Orders. That'd be great. That'd be great fun. MJF versus The Miz. Just for the promo battles alone. That would do it for me. Oh. Britt's just gone under the ring. She's got the bag. We know pretty much guaranteed there's going to be thumbtacks in there. Swinging the bag. Yeah, thumbtacks, drawing pins if you're in the UK, same thing. Booker T's last match against Buddy Matthews. Yep, crazy, absolutely insane. Fisherman's neck breaker, no, went for that. Reversed. Back body drop by Britt Baker onto the tacks. Roll up from Britt. 1, 2. Kick out. Britt looking at the lockjaw. Britt flipping the bed off. Thunder Rosa bite in the end. Amethyst to the back of the head from Britt. Britt slamming, Britt getting a hand slammed into the tacks. Powerbomb onto the tacks by Thunder Rosa. Oh, Britt's back's absolutely covered in him. Britt rolls to the outside. Britt with another chair to Thunder Rosa. So I was expecting it to be finished at 2 o'clock. It's going past that. Crowd chanting A-dub, A-dub, A-dub. So I've got Thunder Rosa in the corner. Kick to Britt's midsection. Fire Thunder driver in the thumbtacks. 1, 2, 3. Your champion. Crowd go wild. crowd are loving it. Absolutely loving it. New AEW Women's World Champion, Thunder Rosa. We've got the confetti as well. Hometown win. The big power bomb on the replay. Fire Thunder driver. So it took two big impact moves on the tacks to get the win, but it got the win. Yeah, we'll get through these comments. MJF versus The Miz. Oh, we've got Dustin Rhodes, the old Gold Dust, coming out, congratulating Thunder Rosa. Yeah, MJF versus The Miz, absolute dream match. Promo battles would be absolutely insane. Yeah. You didn't think that Thunder Rosa was going to win, Dale? To me, I thought that was the easiest match of the night. Hometown, they didn't do it at the pay-per-view because they knew they had a couple of days later, well, week later, do a proper change. Big pop. Smiley's asked, will Brock end Roman's winning streak at Mania, or who will it be? I don't think it will end at Mania. I think it will Roman will still keep hold of the title. I don't know who afterwards. The only thing that I don't see anyone beating him yet. I can't even think of anyone building up to be able to take the title off him. I'm completely stumped on who it could be that takes it off him. So I don't know. It's not been a full length one from us. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't know it was their hometown, yeah, it's. If you want Shaw, then yeah, I mean, you'd expect them to do it at the pay-per-view because that's where most title changes happen. But yeah, it was sort of from her US hometown. Obviously, she's from Mexico, but she resides in San Antonio now. Yeah, does make a bit more sense when you've got a bit of background information on it for you. Glad to help, Dale. How's the cage match? It was really, really brutal. Not as bad as the lights out match, but brilliant sort of couple of inventive spots, load of chairs, couple of different thumbtack spots. So even though I didn't see the full show, I missed the Moxley, Bryden and Danielson match versus Chuck Taylor and Wheeler Yuta. And I missed the Young Man, Luchasaurus Jungle Boy, versus Adam Cole and Red Dragon. I did miss them ones. I'm still going to give a review on the show based on what I did see, which I will go through in a minute. Usos could double cross him. That's a shout for Roman. But yeah, it's unless something happens like a screwy finish or a big distraction from someone coming back, I don't see how Roman will lose that title. I've looked at the rosters on both shows and not one person is someone I see beating Roman at the minute. So from what I did watch and what I did see, performer of the night, Thunder Rosa, without a doubt. Match of the night, steel cage match. But you can't pick anything else than that. And from the hour that I did see in the little extra few minutes, I would give that show, based on them two matches alone. Oh no, 3 matches, sorry. We had the steel cage match, we had the Hardys versus Private Party, Wardlow versus Scorpio Sky. From them 3 matches alone, I would give that a good 7.5 out of 10. Good matches, really well told storylines. There wasn't short, quick finishes. There was nicely paced where it felt like everyone got a little bit of a chance. Obviously, Jeff Hardy was kept out of the ring to build the pop when he did get the hot tags. Someone should come from the Forbidden Door. Ooh, but who would you pick? I'm not sure. So Saz's give it a rating of 9 for the matches, yeah. I mean, like I said, I didn't see the first couple of matches, so I'm going off what I did see. And the Jericho Appreciation Society promo was a bit naff for me. So that's what has brought it down as much as it has. Smiley's gone moose. I know, but if he came through the Forbidden Door, like Mickey James did at Royal Rumble, I don't see WWE letting Moose win. WWE will not let someone come in from a different promotion and win, I don't think. Yeah, I can't think of anyone. Even bringing a legend back to do anything. So, as I said, first 2 matches were awesome. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm going to go back and watch them when I get a chance tomorrow or later on today because it's 2:11 in the morning where I am. But no, it might. Dom Morant might be back for the AEW Rampage show on Friday. I may be back to do the Raw before Mania. If they need me to jump in and do another one between now and then, I may do that for them. Obviously, depending on what I'm working. Bron Breakker from Smiley. It's somewhere I know they're building him up, but I still think he's too green. I still think he's too new to the business and too green in the ring. He's still learning a few bits. But unless he's supposedly full-time roster member now. He's been brought up. You have a great night, Sassy, yourself. So, yeah, I am going to get going back to sleep in a minute. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. If you haven't already, like the video. There it is. Like and subscribe. It really does help us out. If you're watching now and you can see me, if you get a chance, go and have a look through any of our other videos. We've got interviews with quite a few different people. We've got people like Charlotte Flair, we've got Goldberg, we've got Drew McIntyre. We've also got sort of pay-per-view review shows. Go and have a watch of them. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. And thank you very much, Smiley Barnes. Nice to meet yourself. You have a good day, whatever time zone you're in. Thank you very much. I shall see you soon. Let's have a look. Who shall we have to leave us out? let's have a bit of very nice, very evil.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast.